Buddhas, thank you so much for using my channel. Before we start the live feed, I'd like to say an extra big thank you to the people who support all three of my channels via patreon.com and buymeacoffee.com, because my content just wouldn't be the same without you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You'll find the links in the description of this video. So, shall we start chanting together in unity? Okay, let's do it. Hi, good people. How are you today? I hope you're feeling incredible. I hope you're feeling on top of the world with all the other people in your life. I'm sure you are. I'm sure they are too. It's a beautiful day here in Scotland. And when I say beautiful, I mean it's a little bit chilly. Oh, it's so fresh. I was walking the dogs this morning. Oh boy. It was so beautiful. Nice and fresh. I got up relatively early for me. In the summer, I like to get up like really early, like sometimes 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, walk the dogs when there's no one about and it's just nature. Oh, it's stunning. So stunning. Today was 7. It was kind of eerie, actually. You know, when it's really, you're used to sort of a bustling life and a busy life and lots of noise everywhere, and it was so quiet this morning. I think everyone else was having a lay-in. That was a funny laugh. Don't know what that was all about. Anyway, I think you are here to do Gongyo, not to... Well, I suppose we haven't had a weather watch for a while, like a proper weather watch. I wonder if I started a channel called Nigel the Weatherman. I wonder how many subscribers it would have. I might get 10. There's got to be 10 people in the world that are as sad as I am. That is like really take great delight in me talking about the weather. But as it stands, there's a crossover between Nigel being a Buddha and Nigel being a weatherman. Nigel being a moaner. Nigel the moaner. What else could we have? We did this relatively, well, a few months ago, I think, about all the different things I could be. That's what makes, that's the makeup of me, isn't it? I cannot feel that I know what I'm about to say, and I'm going with this. Okay, I am definitely going with this. I cannot feel the incredible joy I feel if I didn't moan. I'm going with that. I'm definitely going with that. Right. So let's do Gongyo. What am I going to chant for today? Just gratitude for those can't quite see. There's a few of you here. I can see 1 or 2 comments. I can't see I can't read what it says, but computers, that screen is too far away. But I know there's a few of you, so thank you so much. My heart is warm knowing that we're going to chant together. So let's do it then. Once again, I nearly forgot that volume. Right. Here we go. Let's do Gongyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Hoben Pandai Ni. Niti says unto Samayan Johnny Kiga Sharia Sabi Chi and Jinjin Maria Gachi and Manangai Nanyu Isa Shaman Yakasi Bizafu Nachi Shawisha Gabasa Yaksaman Nakamishi Shabasadinga Shabasa Maria Daha Yam Yasha Jam Yasha Fu Manjai Jinjin Miso Stiki Shasasi Nanga Sharia Skaji Dapsi Rashi Win and Shiji Heyu Kawan Gankamishi Haben Inda Shija Ravi Shadakasha Shagan Oran Haben Chicken Hermes Kaiga Sakasharia Sonora Maria Merga Rikamisha We Sanja Gaida San Majini Misa Jaja We Sai Misa Uha Sharia Sonora Nashede Famuska Sesha Hagan Jini Shishin Sharia Sasi Yangan Chin Maria Murhan Misa Uha Beshita Jishi Sharia Safi Shebe Zawi Shaga Beshaji Daich Kayun Nangashi Hayo Bizio Biznaina Kurchin Jaha Desasha Wisha Naze Naze Tai Naze Riki Naze San Naze In Naze En Naze Kan Naze Han Naze Homa Kikyata Shawi Shaha Naze San Naze Sha Naze Tai Naze Riki Naze San Naze In Naze Kan Naze Han Naze Homa Kikyata Shawi Shaha Naze San Naze Sha Naze Tai Naze Riki Naze Naze En Naze Kan Naze Han Naze Homa Kikyata Myoho Renge Kyo. Nirya Jirya Han Daiji Roku Jiga Takabara Shaka Shaka Shamaria Yakusan Man Nakasaya Soge Jaisepa Kakai Mishi Rakshi Dara Niwa Ida Shijika Habengai Naihan Nijisafe Misdaja Chishi Sapa Kato To Walshi Yisha Zende Rekina Tenda Shida Zigon Shikenga Musdaka Kuya Shari Genkaya Rainbow Nisha Kaskashin Shida Kenshin Bakashishiki Inu Nine Shen Yakan Basamishi Yakashim Najiga Kushisa Kush Gaji Gashi Dada Sashi Fimasi Hopping Rikau Kani Miswe Masiaka Kushijaku Gashin Yashagabo Oi Smeja Hanya Tafi Machi Taniga Masaka Ken Charge Damasla Yaku Kai Kai Fing Gen Shem Ragasha Kasgo Inga Shem Rambo Nashis Isapa Jinze Rikina Masaki Kanja Zaria Chisengi Yashaji Shashi Chigo Wan on Ten in Dajaman Amrin Shoda Gaksha Hot Dog on Haji Takashi Dashayi Raksha Tenga Kadanga Dansashi Gigaku Mandara Kesamas Gada Shagada Dafuki Nishi Genshada Says the message is I see Joey Yakago in Nankara Sogi Gafi Mansaba Myashu Shoku the Kiniwashi Jikasaso Kakenga Shin Sashi Nisapa Wakaji Shishi Sasabasaji Mariaku Naiken Bisha Kachi Rikinaza Ekasha Maria Jemya Mesha Kagu Shigasha Tokanyato Ochi Shamato Shishaki Tatavya Timbus Gaji Pikainawi San Habenich Gayaka Isabu Kishaku Gensha Iban Butenda Disney Gamas Isha Kenga Kani Shaka Shishin Howis Dakagayakata O Akada Gaja Sheda Gata Figada Zaya Shaka Dawi Seshu Jesus Senin Igaria Sheda Takani Mitada Sakato Bishin Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm going to say something that's going to sound, surely is going to sound proper weird, but sometimes I feel, speaking about, before we started Gongyo, British weather, well, we were talking about the weather, but British weather, especially I've noticed in Scotland, like the end of July, well, no, sorry, middle of July, beginning, my goodness, I'm getting it all wrong. The early part of July, so between the 1st and the middle, 1st of July and the middle of July, anyway, it was both, well, it was either sunny or rainy or both. And honestly, I feel like that weather sometimes. Now, I should explain. So, chanting is immensely joyful most of the time. Sometimes we chant really strong determination. We want to overcome something that's really bothering us. And it's really Daimoku, isn't it? Rather than joyful. For me, it's mostly joyful. I find it actually very hard to chant at all when I'm going through that. I really should be able to, stop saying should, Nigel. Yeah, from this moment on, Honim Myo, I'm going to determine to chant in all weathers. Yeah, so I can, chanting is mostly joyful. Sometimes, though, including today, it's like a physical thing where I feel a bit overwhelmed. So right now I feel like that Daimoku was amazing, but actually I feel I need to decompress. I need to relax my mind because I feel a little bit overwhelmed. But at the same time, I feel joy. And do you know what? I'm not sure I've ever said this before, or maybe I have. The first time in my life where I got really, really bad and very prolonged depression was 2005. And to cut a long story short, I ended, that led me to finding the Gohonzon. In other words, meeting this practice. And not long after that, about a year and a half actually after, when I received Gohonzon, so that was November 2007, when people receive Gohonzon, we often, other members buy them gifts. And I got, one of the things I got was the book, I think it's Conversations and Lectures on the Lotus Sutra, Daisaku Ikeda and two others. I'm so sorry, I can't remember their names. Saito? Okay, I'm not going to guess, but definitely one of them was Daisaku Ikeda Sensei. And I think it was in that book that I remember in Japan, hopefully it's still not going on, but there used to be like couples, like they would, let's say they would end their lives together, the couples that life was really hard for them both. I'm sure it happens all, the world over, unfortunately, but this particular story is in Japan, and they were on a bridge, or they were on a jetty, some sort of bridge, and they were jumping into about to jump into the water, and someone saw them, and this person was an SGI member, a Soka Gakkai member. Of course, it's in Japan, and they talked them round and kind of saved them and taught them about this practice and the Gohonzon. And that couple went on to tell a story of the path that we're on. Say, for example, we are on the same path. I'm on my own path, the same path as when I was born to when I'm old and grey and on my deathbed. So it's the same path. If the depths of despair, if depression, if real life's tragedies are on the same path as the Gohonzon, and we make this practice, then everything that happens on that path is a source of joy. So in 2005, I felt awful, terrible. In fact, it lasted about 3 or 4 months. I was off work for that length of time. And January, I think it's early January, I'm not going to go into the story, but that's when I made the phone call. I found out about the SGI, and that's when I made a phone call. And then my first Buddhist meeting, my first SGI meeting was February 2006. And then I really used my practice well. I remember I was really studying and chanting away. And then the next time I got really bad depression, I felt huge joy, really huge joy, even though I was feeling really suffering from depression. No, not suffering, struggling, because the word suffering means just like suffering. That's exactly what it says. But the word, when we say we're struggling, that means we're fighting back. That's the definition of the word struggle. We're struggling back. We are fighting back. So that's why I use the word struggling, because I know when I'm going through mental health issues that I know what to do to rest, or even to rest and do nothing is fighting back, because I'm battling that that mental illness. So yeah, I do really feel overwhelmed right now, but the good news is I know exactly what to do. So I'll be fine. But yeah, I wonder if that happens to you as well. That'd be interesting to hear. Right, let's leave it there, and let's do this again very soon. I hope you can join me next time, or whenever you can join me. I really do appreciate it. I'm so humbled by your support, and that you are still there after all these years. Thank you so much. Please take very good care of yourselves. And until next time, happy chanting.